the first of its kind, our own call-in live show. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. You know how we do it here, right? Come to the comment section right now. Tell us where you are tuning in from. Financial Jennifer tuning in from Lagos, and then our surprise guest. Guess who? Hey, guess who? Guess who our surprise guest is? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with me on the show today we have Ayanime, our favorite image consultant. Thank you so much for being here. People, we are just guessing different people. We are like, guess who we are coming? Guess who is coming to the live with us? We are just calling different names, and I'm like, wait and see.
Nobody got my name.
I think a few people, because I was like, okay, relationship, we know you more of the styling, the etiquette, and it's only the OG on the YouTube community knows the relationship part. So let me just quickly check our YouTube right now. Are you ready to call us? You know what we are going to do? We have a phone number. Please WhatsApp call only. We are going to pin it, right? We are going to pin it on the comment section. It's very simple. Give us a call on WhatsApp. Ask your question, finance related, relationship related, and get real solutions. I and our esteemed guests, we are going to be answering your question. Nobody should drag us because we are talking our mind to the best of our knowledge, the way we think. Okay, we have a couple of people in the chat. If you see me looking at my phone, I'm trying to see who we have on the call, right? We have Kosi. Hi, Kosi. Kosi said, let's pray that whatever we learn, it will be used. Kosi from Manchester. Kosi, thank you, oh Holy Spirit, for this amazing time. Trust me, we are going to have a great time together. Okay, are we ready for our first call? Who is ready to give us a call? But first, let's pin the phone number in the comments. So all you have to do is give us a call on WhatsApp, right? Give me a minute. Let us pin that. Because someone help us pin the phone number in the comment. Who is excited? Over 100 people already. Oh, that's all like money in this community. What did happen? Okay, what are you expecting? What do you think the first question will be like?
I think it's going to be about not probably the economy, inflation, how to manage what's happening, with cost of living increasing.
Okay.
And everything. They're saying that we shouldn't do man and woman talk anymore, that is too much. So
I don't understand. What if my man carry my money or man dash me like 1 billion now? That won't follow for problem now. Okay. Anyway, so the phone number is going to go live. Please pin the phone number in the comments, people. Let's pin the phone number in the comments so that we can take our first call. Remember, feel free. This is a safe zone. This is a financial community. The safe zone on YouTube. You are free to ask any question, and trust me, we are going to treat it to the best of our knowledge. Okay. Oh, we have Sandra Adebayo. We are using it asking, how do we call? Ooh, okay. Ijoma Chukunonye, I see you. Paya said, I'm so excited. We have Amadike from Jaws. Amazing. Okay, is a phone number on? Oh, we have a call already. Oh, not too like money here. Hi, hello, who is calling? Please, your name and where you are calling from.
Okay, good evening. This is Joshua calling from Lagos.
Hi, Joshua from Lagos. You are our first caller. Okay, Joshua, because you are our first caller, let me say something. You just won yourself 1,000 units of Fidelity Bank shares, Joshua, for being our first caller.
Wow.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 9,000 more units. 10,000 units of Fidelity Bank shares are going out this evening. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Joshua, thank you so much for calling. Joshua, what's on your mind?
Okay, so I want to ask a question. So as a young professional, like boundaries regarding black tax and financial requests from extended family or friends, like so you won't come across as stingy or ruining those relationships.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Joshua wants to know how he can handle black tax so that people won't see you as stingy. Joshua, am I correct?
Yes, and without ruining those relationships in the long run.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Joshua, for your question. Black tax. Let's be honest. As Africans, we can't run from this. By the way, black tax is when you have to give maybe to family members, extended family. You're a first daughter, so I know you can relate. extended family and all that. Truth is, we can't run from this thing. It's part of who we are. Abroad, everybody is on maybe student load. When you retire, there is social security and all that. But we don't have that here. Joshua, you can't run from it. You can't run from it. But what can you do? I always recommend, number one thing that has really helped me. Yes, you try to give, but can you empower? Let me give, for example, my younger sister, when she was still in school, there was a time I started thrift business. I don't do business for this life. That thrift business was for her, right? It is not only a means of income for her, but also to start teaching her early on about life, about money. And you know what's going to happen? As she starts making her own money, she can now support others, right? That is number one. And number two, Joshua, we have to be very realistic. You can't help everybody. I know we want to go for that Christmas. This advice actually is also for myself. We want to give, right? But you can't pour from an empty container. When you give and give and give, at the end of the day, there is nothing for you. Guess what will happen, Joshua? Once the money runs out, everybody will go and rest. They will not rest. They'll move on to the next person. Joshua, you're going to be on your own, right? So let's be very realistic. If it means calling a meeting, see, guys, I know I love you, I want to support you. But this is my budget for this family for this month. If you're going to split it, however we want to do it, when it's exhausted, everybody will go and rest. And I don't know how to put this, but if you understand the kind of people around you, you know if it is even okay to have your full financial distance to them. I don't think everybody should know what you earn. Not everybody should know what you earn, okay? What do you think? I know it's something you deal with. Is that something that has really helped you in dealing with these black tax, giving to people, giving to family? Because if you do not do, you may start feeling guilty. Or they will say you are stingy.
Well, I stopped feeling guilty a long time ago. I
really
wow.
Did. Okay.
Like, recently, a family member asked for some money for rent. And I just said I don't have. Like, that's I'm sorry. I'm not going to unalive myself or anything. It's not going to happen. I just said I don't have. Okay. And my friend also taught me something. She said, anytime somebody reaches out to you and just say, it's not a good time financially. It's not a good time financially.
I like that.
You can't help everybody.
I like that. I like that.
How to say, I don't have.
I like that. No is a simple answer. I know it's not easy if you're being realistic, but over time, I think we have another person on the call already. You owners like money here. But remember, I said we have 9,000 units of stock. Oh, we have somebody on the call. Hi, hello. Thank you for calling in. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Elizabeth, and I'm calling from Delta State.
Oh, my mom's namesake from Delta State. Hi, Lizzie. Thank you for calling us. What's on your mind?
I would just like to find out, it's all about the marketing stock as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to find out, if you're a beginner in the industry or in the market field, would you advise for one to go for equity fund, or to do a balance fund, or to just go straight into stock?
Okay. So as a beginner, you want to know the best investment you can do between, let's say, equity fund, balance fund, and stock generally. Is that it, Elizabeth?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, Lizzie. Okay, let's talk investments. Lizzie wants to know what she can invest in. I think she already has some options, right? Between investing in stock outrightly and then looking at mutual fund. Lizzie, if you're a beginner, I think you should test your muscle with mutual funds, because as a beginner you might not have all the information at this point, or you might not have built the resilience to stand the stock market. It's easy for you to run out when something happens. Recently, because of this war, do you have US stocks in your portfolio? It seems like you've not checked. It's in red right now. You know what's going to happen, Lizzie? If you were a beginner and this war started, of course, the war affected the stock market. A lot of beginners will run away. Jennifer, see what you have done. No, they will sell off, right? But I think for beginners, mutual fund, which is the option you mentioned, could be a better way to test the water. Remember, there is even a type of mutual fund, equity mutual fund, that invests in stock market itself. So yes, you are still enjoying the stock market, but from a safer way. Because with mutual fund, there are experts. I am an investment banker. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for a seamless conversation. More than 20 people has called us in just few minutes the internet went off. Okay, bring those call back, and we have somebody on the call. Hi, good evening. Thank you so much for being patient and for calling back. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, good evening.
Oh, hey, Mama. Good
Good
evening. Please, your
evening.
name and where you are calling from.
Okay, my name is Oluyemi Abimbola Oladejo, and I'm calling from Ibadan.
Hi, Abimbola from
Mm.
Ibadan. Thank you, sis. What's on your mind?
Yes. Well, I've been through your trainings before, but I've not been, I've not been investing, but I want to start. So, but I want to know the particular things to invest in. If I have 20 million now, but I want to do short term and long term
Okay.
together. You
Okay.
understand? Because I'm just starting.
Do
If
you
I
mind if
have
I ask how old
20
you
or
are?
10, what is it?
Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
Yes, I'll be 52 in June.
Happy birthday in advance. You have
Happy
a
birthday in
family?
advance.
Do you have a
Thank
family, Ma?
you. Yes, I do. I have two sons.
Okay, okay.
One is serving, the second one is in medical school
Ooh,
already,
Mama Doctor, Mama
500 level.
Doctor. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Madam Abimbola, for calling
Mm.
us. Everybody in the comment section, help me say something. Madam Abimbola, time to start investing. Just type time to start investing. Time to start investing. That is the comment I want to see right now, because not just her, a lot of people, they watch my videos all day, they take classes, but just start
Mm.
is the problem.
Yeah.
Madam Abins, I'm going to suggest
Yeah.
something. You know what we are going to do? I
Yeah.
suggest that
Yes.
do you have any investment app at all?
Yes, I've downloaded cow.
Okay,
What is it?
it's fine. I think
Cow,
you mean cowrie
cow,
wise. Okay. So what I want us to do now,
Bamboo,
that
and Afri Invest.
only you
I've
daily
downloaded the
and you
three.
never start.
Yeah.
Okay, Madam Abimbola, do
Eh,
something for us, please. Log into any
okay.
of these platforms, the one you are comfortable with. All the three you mentioned are amazing. Just choose one. Move
Okay.
your money
Okay.
from the bank to that platform.
Okay.
Just let it be. For
As what?
now, you know what's going to happen? Most of these apps, they are going to be
Mm.
earning you interest. Why you are now trying to decide? Do you know that if you have moved this money in an investment, even if you don't do
Okay.
anything to it, by now 20 million should have made you something decent. But as a beginner, I'm
Mm.
going to, like you already said, you want to do long term and short term, right? I
Yes.
suggest that's a very nice one. For your long term, you can consider that stock investing, but minimal,
Okay.
because looking at your age, you are the older you get, the lesser you go hard on stock, right? Maybe you can decide it on your, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what your risk appetite is. If you're a type of person that don't mind, in the previous call I mentioned how the US stock market,
Yeah.
the Iran war, everything is down and all that. Can you withstand that? If
Mm-hmm.
not, you can keep it minimal. But if you don't mind, I have client that I have a particular client 7 something years. I've been begging this man, let's move away from the stock market because of age, but he doesn't want to hear. So these things are relative, right? So you can do a
Okay.
bit of the stock market. That is after you've moved this fund to the platform. For now, because this one we are even talking, by the time you finally decide to do the stuff, which reach next week. But while we are even after this call, go and do it. Because once that money have left your account, you're going to be more motivated to actually put it into use. So you are not saving, you are not, just move it there first, and then when you now decide the
Okay, I
split you
just
want to,
moved.
and the split I'm going
Okay.
to suggest, if you can do 40% of that money, find top 5 solid companies. You can do maybe 5 Nigerian and 3 foreign stock, 5 foreign stock and 3 Nigerian, solid ones that you are comfortable with, the ones that have proven their proven their name over time. So start with those ones, and then the balance, the 60%. Find a commercial paper. Right now, there is a commercial paper that is coming up. I think it's Coleman. Coleman is going live this week, if not this week, next week. On Afri Investor, be on the lookout on your Afri Investor for Coleman commercial paper. So commercial paper is you are lending money to this company now. So for this one, I think they have 9 months and 1 year. Right, so which tenor is fine with you? Decide the one that you are okay with. When it goes live this week or next week, please invest the 60% of that money in that commercial paper. Chicken, that's all. 20 million deployed by this. We said by December. Okay, if you do 9 months, maybe by December, January, it will mature. You'll be very proud of yourself, and the interest you're going to make from that money, you'll be like, why have I not done this all this while? Thank you so much, Madam Abimbola from Ibadan. I'm grateful you called, and for every other person that is still waiting. In fact, if I told you, Jennifer, this investment, you don't talk too much. Please help me tell somebody that is waiting for the push, because many people know what they are supposed to do, but is to do it is a problem. What will you tell them? I don't talk plenty.
I think sometimes even when they have the information, it just feels like it's too overwhelming. It's like it's a lot of work to do.
Okay, don't find it overwhelming. Sorry, we have somebody on the call on to like body here. Hi, good evening. Please hold on for us. Please complete your thoughts.
Oh no, she can go ahead.
I
was just going to say it feels overwhelming sometimes. You just need to start like the first, like you said, just move the money first, and then every other step will follow.
Amazing, thank you. Hi, sis. Good evening.
Good evening, ma. This is Dorcas from Ibadan.
What's up, Ibadan people? What is going on? Lagos, where are you? Abuja, Indonesia, UK. Hi, Dorcas. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Talk to us. What's on your mind?
Okay. I have 2 questions.
Okay.
And first of all, I want to appreciate you. You've been a blessing to so many people. And I pray that God will continue to bless you.
Thank you. Bless you too, Dorcas. Yeah. The first question is what?
Okay. Ma, given the current economic situation and the rising cost.
Hi, Dorcas. Are you still with us? Oh my God, we've lost Dorcas, but let me say something. You know what? Let's do something fun while we before the next call comes up. Who is in the comment section? Do we still have people with us? Hey, my phone. The first person to spare wealth, ego, money. You are going home with 1,000 units of Fidelity Bank shares. Who is the first person? Let's see you in the comment section. Who is the first person? The first person to spell wealth. Who are you in the comments? Let's find another winner. And who is it going to be? I've not seen. Is it my network? Woo! Okay, hold on. I need to find the winner before we move on. Someone said real life conversation. Amazing. Well, Ife Zuochioma, congratulations. You are a proud winner of 1,000 units of Fidelity Bank. Let me take a screenshot. Ife Zuochioma, we are going to reach out to you. Please reach out to us on our number with a screenshot of your YouTube this thing. Remember, we have 7 more. Is it how many have we given? 2,000. We still have 8,000 units of stocks to go live or to give away to someone here this evening. Who's on the call? Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, sis. Good evening. Okay, we had one man, and thank you so much for calling. Your name and where you are coming from, please.
Okay, I'm Bennett. I'm calling from Abuja. So, quick one so that I wouldn't waste time. So, other can call us.
Thank you, Madam Bennett from Abuja. Talk to us.
Thank you very much for this wonderful initiative and opportunity. So, my question is like this. I'm building my knowledge and career in personal finance, but I've come to realize I still need some practical and real-world experience to grow further. So how could you advise someone who doesn't have annual experience to approach this journey? Another question. Are there any internship or opportunity?
So when you say personal finance, is it like managing your money, or you want to get into this space? Like, I really want to understand the points where you're coming from.
I want to get into this. I want to get view my career, get into this space. So how could you advise someone to approach that journey?
To become a personal finance educator?
Yes,
Woo!
I coach. Yes.
Okay.
Like
question number 1 and question number 2 is what?
Question number 2 is also, are there any internship opportunity or project that I can work on so that to just support me and also learn under to just have a real world experience on it so that I can grow further? That's my question. Thank you very much.
Okay, Miss Abuja First Lady. Thank you so much. Do you really need anything special before you start off on something like personal finance. So when I started, right, back then, what was I? Okay, I was already a chartered accountant, but I wasn't in investment banking. I didn't know so much. You know, the most realistic thing I will tell you here now is become your own project, right? Start sharing. Don't wait before you become the experts. Carry us on that journey. Yeah. The goal is for you to start talking to people about finance, right? Even tell us, hey guys, I want to start getting my money straight. Be your own project. Work on that. Yeah. Now, as we're talking on this show, it can be you're making a post. Oh, there is this show that talks about money. We see, oh, she shared something about finance. Okay, nice. Tomorrow, you're using one app. Oh, there is this app I'm learning to use and all that. That is how you start. And once you see that, oh, I need to share something. Not even learn because you need to share. Learn for yourself first. But in learning, continue to share, right? You don't have to. There is no special certification. Yes, I'm a certified personal finance instructor from the US, National Finance Educators, right? But you don't even need to get there for start, and then over time you start to pile it up gradually. You can look at that certification, but that can come later. The main thing is to start sharing your journey. And I think it also addresses your second question. I don't think there is any, because even if you work in a bank, they don't teach us personal finance in school, right? So you can become your own project. A lot of the best, amazing personal finance educators we have today, they don't even work in finance. I think I'm one of the few that really work in finance. So the thing is, start learning, start your own journey, and share with us. That's basically it. Please give our audience one question. Anybody that answers this right gets 1,000 units of shares.
I should give you a question.
Yeah, anything. It can be a question. It can be a task. I don't know.
Okay, what was the date for last year's finance fair?
Oh, okay, this woman, and she was a speaker.
What was the date for it? I know the date.
She was a speaker. Who can? Let's see.
Nobody should Google, please. You don't want anybody Googling.
We're looking for the first person. So if by the time you finish Googling, somebody else has answered. Okay, let's see. Has anybody answered? Who has got it right? Fintra Finance Fair 2025.
Somebody
Sandra Adebayo. Congratulations, Sandra. 1,000 units of Fidelity Bank shares. How did you think of that?
I don't know. It just came to my head. I was like, yeah, let's use finance fair.
The next caller is going to go home with another 1,000 units of Fidelity Bank shares. I don't know who the lucky person is. Hello, anybody on the call?
Hello.
Woo!
Hello.
Congratulations, Mama. First of all, because you are calling, 1,000 units of Fidelity Bank shares for you. Please, your name and where you're calling us from.
Thank you so much. My name is Udoro, and Jennifer, you are my money cheerleader.
My woman, financial woman. Nice to hear from you, Mama. Where are you calling us from?
Yeah,
please?
This is my third. I'm calling from Abuja. This is my third year as a financial woman.
This woman, you too like money. Wow. You too like money. Okay, talk to us, Mama.
All right, okay. I've been hearing mutual funds. I don't have any investment in mutual funds. Please just break it down. I really want to start investing in mutual funds. I have shares, I have stock, I save and all that.
Okay, and mutual fund is the next step for you. Thank you so much, financial woman. 3 years and counting. Let's talk mutual funds. When we say mutual fund, is like this. Anime brings money. I bring money, you bring money. I can see Udoka Ifanichu on the call. If Udoka brings, Esther Debayo brings, Ngozi Grace brings money. All of us pull it together. We hand it over to asset managers. I'm an investment banker. I currently actually manage a fund right now. So people bring these funds to us. It's now left for me to make the decision, what should I invest in this portfolio? Right? What assets should go into it? That is basically mutual fund. You as a beginner, you as the investor, it's not your headache. Your own is to bring the money and let the experts take over. Right? Now, there are different types of mutual fund based on what they invest in. The most popular ones, we have the money market mutual fund. This one now invests in low risk assets, treasury bills, commercial papers. So if you're investing in it, I think last year some returned up to 20%. Yeah, I think the Stanbic IBTC owned did like 20%, and a little bit above. The Afri investor owned Plutus, it's called Plutus, did I think close to or more than 20% as well. This year, they've been at an average of 15%, 20%, right? That is a money market mutual fund. It is great for beginners because your capital to a large extent is safe. Okay, now there are other ones like the one we call equity mutual fund. Equity mutual fund, some did like 50%, 80%, because yeah, it's investing in stock markets. But you know how it is. Stock market with its own risk. Something, oh God, I don't want to waste so much time. But equity fund could actually eat into your capital. We had a situation where somebody come to the office, a woman, her husband gave her money to, to keep for a project, but she's hearing us talk investment. She took the money, put in the equity mutual fund. For that month, the thing dropped. It went below, and the husband has to come for the money by the month end. She came to the office, well, and you can't take it out until it is 1 month. That is a problem. But God save her. Guess what? By the end of the year, that mutual fund did more than 50%. Wow. But not everybody could wait because she really needs the money at that point. So if your risk appetite won't take it, I think you are better off like with money market. What do you have to do? There are so many amazing platforms. You can get platforms like, let's say, Afri Investor. On Afri Investor, on Optimus, which is now Plutus Neo, the money market fund there is called the Plutus. Yeah, Afri Invest Plutus fund. Even Cowrywise. Cowrywise is the baba of mutual. There's so many mutual funds on Cowrywise. So you can check out with any of these platforms and start. 5,000 naira is all you need. Thank you so much for calling. Do you have a mutual fund?
No, actually, the one I heard about is the Stanbic IBTC.
Oh yeah, he's actually doing great.
I've been thinking, how do I start? Where do I go?
I actually don't really do mutual fund much. Really? Yeah, personally, I don't do it much. Remember what I explained? Like, you take it to asset managers and they manage. And who is asset manager? So I already know what I want to invest in, right? Is it equity? I could as well go and invest in the equity myself. Money market, I could do it, right? But for beginners, it's actually very nice, and it's just part of the investments you can explore. Who's next on the call?
Wait, hold on, please. How much do we have to make to come to you to say manage our fund? How much do
go and download any of the platforms? No, don't worry.
To come to you to say,
so
manage the fund.
I actually don't manage funds for individuals.
Like even like your company, like even like your
what I do more of guiding. I guide you to do it yourself. I think people should be empowered to handle their money. Of course, I work with one of the best investment banks here. So if you have like quite a substantial sum, I move it to the company I work with.
Okay.
Okay, who is on the call? Do we have somebody else on the call? I think. Hello? Hey, I can't hear. Time to win another 1,000 units of stock.
Answer. Okay, let's see. Has anybody answered? Who has got it right? Finance said 2025. I
can't hear properly.
Sandra Adebayo.
No. It's a feedback.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought somebody was on the call.
No.
I want to let's another 1,000 units of song. This song it won't leave my ear.
Okay.
Tell me the person that sang. Hell, Jennifer, put on that song. Tell me the person that sang this song. The person or the people. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. The first person to answer, I think that next to you, the person or the people that sang this song. Ooh, I wanna hold you. Ooh, Oluwasegun. Amazing. Somebody say user busy. I'm so sorry. So many people are trying to call at the same time, and I'm so grateful that you're spending your evening with us. You are reaching out to us. If you say number busy, please keep trying. Keep trying. We are going to definitely get to it. So we have Oluwasegun. Congratulations, Abi. Thank you. This song has been on my ear for so long. Okay, who else do we have on the call? Let's see. Do we have somebody on the call?
Hello, Financial Jennifer.
Hey, Mama. Good evening. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. I'm TC calling from River State.
I didn't get your name, please.
Okay, I'm TC calling from River State.
TC.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Tiffy. Thank you so much for calling. How are you doing today?
I'm very fine, thank you.
I'll talk to us.
Okay, so I'm actually in the medical field.
Ooh.
And because of the inflation that's going on, and doctors are going on strike, they're not paying as much as they're supposed to. So what would you advise, like if someone is starting with 300, 400, 500K, you know?
There are some professionals that are very dear to my heart. So Tiffany wants to know, she's in the medical line and she's looking at, maybe she has like 200, 300, 400,000 and she wants to start her investment journey. What would I suggest? You see people in medical line, you see people in police force. These are the people, I don't know, you are more likely to see people in other professions investing than this particular profession. Wow. So they are very dear to me. Yeah, when I see our class 2 days ago, there was a policewoman on the call. I was really excited. We don't get these things more often. The same thing with medical line, and they actually make good money. Okay, thank you so much, Tiffy. If I have 300,000, 400,000, first of all, I would suggest you put it in one instrument. Starting with, really, sometimes I know we always want to, okay, let me put this one here, we spread it, and then you are running around how many things. It's a bit confusing. I would suggest you put it into one thing, and 2 things are coming to my head as a beginner. I think you need something stable, because like you mentioned, I think your income is not very stable. There is strike, there is this. So I think your investment for now should be a bit stable. I can think of something like a money market mutual fund. Thankfully, we've discussed it earlier today, but if you're just tuning in, it's an investment where you drop your money and professionals, asset managers, they're the ones to handle it, right? And even on that money market, on that mutual fund, I think you should consider money market, because if there is a need for that money, you are able to pull it out. You are not putting it there to pull it out, so. But we are just saying, and because you are just starting, that is plan 1. And for that, you can do it on platforms like, let's say, Cowrywise, Pluto Neo, and in fact, a lot of the asset managers have their platforms and they do mutual funds, right? So that can be one option. Then secondly, high interest savings accounts. Oh, thank God for technology. And Nigerians actually have one of the most developed financial system when it comes in Africa. Sometimes I was teaching a class, I think is it Uganda or Kenya, one of these companies, and they had to even find a stockbroker. Wow. It's not very common the way it is here, or the people are not that enlightened. Like I was not the one even browsing to find options for them. But here in Nigeria, there are so many platforms doing amazing. So high interest savings account, that's where you have your typical, Piggyverse, Pluto Neo, Bamboo, Cowrywise, or Sycamore. They have amazing products, right? So you can lock the fund. In fact, this is even one of the most beginner-friendly ways you can do with your money. Lock the fund there. Pick a tenor. You can say 6 months. You can say 7 months, or even 1 year, depending on what is obtainable for you. Right now, you can get as high as 18%, 15% on these things, though depending on the tenor you are choosing, right? So please lock the money on any of these platforms and then just let it be. Over time, as you make more money, you can begin to explore others. Within your range, you could also do stock. You can look into the stock market, but start with these 2, and then we can get to stock at a point in the future. Thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate. And I also think one thing people should be thinking of is diversifying their income.
Oh yeah, multiple streams of income.
Exactly. So somebody like her now, if you're depending only on your salary, I think it's risky.
Very risky.
I think it's risky.
In fact, I didn't know what it like. I didn't really. I think I used to hear multiple sources of income, but I did not understand what it meant in practice. Like how much it can make your life
interesting.
Easy. Because if you only have one source, it's almost like you're dependent on that source. Everything is that source. But once you start to move away and your life just becomes easy, because one source of income is handling one thing, one is handling another thing.
True.
Yeah. Oh, it's a game changer actually.
Okay, I'm going to throw it. This is a personal question. Like 3 of your income streams.
Okay, so I have
just 3.
So I have YouTube. I have.
What's your YouTube channel?
Ladies. The Intentional Woman.
If you're looking for me online, You'd not see me on my Instagram page. Please come to YouTube, Intentional Woman. You will see me there.
Why are you always stressing me
You will
out?
see me there. Like this, I need to introduce this lady properly. When it comes to etiquette, styling, now relationship and the show. Oh my God! Please just go to Intentional Woman. There is a show she released. One has been going viral. You probably have seen her name or has seen her face on the internet recently because she had a show that was so touching. Oh my. Let's not go there.
No,
let's not go there. Okay,
there.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube is one. My online courses.
What are the courses on?
Oh, dining etiquette, style. Do you know, it got to a point where YouTube became my secondary income. I was like, what's happening on YouTube? Oh, something's happening there. Okay, no problem.
Oh God, well, no. Okay, YouTube,
understand.
your courses, digital products, right?
Yeah, digital products, exactly. And then I also have brand deals as well.
Amazing.
That come in, speaking engagement. I mean, like, all the
okay,
stuff
we
like
said
that.
3. I did that for you to get an idea, right? Now, if you're a creator, there are so many ways you could make money. She mentioned the ones that worked for her. I think at the point, YouTube was primary.
Oh, yes, at the time, YouTube was primary. It gave you the opportunity to develop the other sources of income properly, that it now became secondary, and then the other ones came to the forefront.
Amazing. You can start with one, and then from that, you can move into other ones. There is so much you can do on your income level. I think one of the most powerful tools when you are starting out is income. I know we love investing, we love to save, but please income. Oh, we have somebody on the call. I'm so sorry if you're talking too much. Hi, good evening.
Hi, I get on the call.
She's so excited.
Good evening,
Congratulations.
Jennifer.
Hi, sis, good evening. Please, your name and where you are calling from.
I'm Erelua. I'm coming from Lagos.
Hi, Oroluwa from Lagos. Thank you so much, sis. Talk to us.
So I'm a law student, like a law student in the Nigerian law school presently.
Hold on.
And
you are a
it's
law
really
student
in the Nigerian law school
Ooh,
right now.
the law.
So
I will talk to my lawyer.
I have I have businesses that I have to tend because I have to be here. So like I want to ask if there's like anything that I have to do that doesn't require me being hands-on. Like always actively like a business I don't have to like run actively. Something I could do that doesn't require much of my time, maybe like few minutes of my day, just to keep by and keep going till I'm done with the program, to be honest. That's just all I need.
Okay, I'm going to ask Ayanime to recommend one thing she does or things she can do that people can do passively. But I think there are very few things that won't require your effort or time, at least in the beginning. When we say passive income, there's this misconception. People feel like you don't have to do anything and then money will be coming. My sister, you have to work. But the thing now, for some of them, you do the work once, or you do the major work once and you go and relax. Off the top of my head now is digital products.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was going to say. In the beginning, there's a lot of work involved in digital products, especially if you don't have a large community yet. Because like for me now, I've done the major work, which is the filming of the course, the editing, uploading, putting the email marketing, everything. But guess what? From time to time, I still have to promote and market it so that people can go get it. Another thing you can do is the conversation we had where you said you can just run ads on it for a lifetime, especially if it's so I don't have any download and go product. My products, my courses are run in batches where I have to, attend to my clients for a particular period of time. But if you have like a download and go digital product, what that means is that you can just spend money on ads and direct people there, so they are downloading and they are going. So that can be a really passive, very passive income, But like she said, very few of them.
I also
you're going
want
to have to put effort, honestly.
Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I know you are going to do justice to that. I just wanted to take away something.
Okay.
Life is in seasons, right? This season of your life is your law school, Nigeria, to get your law degree or the point you are in. Is it law school or you are studying your BSc? How is it called?
She's done with
Loco.
Okay, the one that
9 months
exactly.
program.
So you should understand that would
Yeah.
be priority. It's okay if you are not making as much. If you're able to sustain yourself, I think that is fine. So any little you can pull in, maybe if you still have family support and all, I think it's okay the way you suspended all that thing so that you can focus, right? Because you have the rest of your life ahead of you to make all the money you can make. Now, if something happened, of course, not for you, and you miss that exam, is a problem. So yeah, if the ones you can do, please do. Just leave the rest. Try as much. Just finish school. Come out. You like it's a business mogul now. Business tycoon.
Thank you, Jennifer. I want to say thank you for saying that because I think it's becoming a problem with a lot of young people in school where they have this notion: I need to make all the money. I need to do business, and I'm like it's a problem I'm having with my younger sister. I'm like, you're not done with school. Like, what are you doing? And I think it's pressure from social media and everything. They're like, when they see young people making money, this one got signed to this contract, and they're like, I want to be. I'm like.
To be fair, if I knew what I know now back then, thank you, Lua. I'm sorry we kept you waiting, but we are good. Thank you so much. If I knew what I know now when I was in school, I would have gone far.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like when you are in school, you have a lot of time, right? When I see students killing it, that's quite interesting. But remember, your primary goal is the school. Nothing you want to do should compete with that. So it's okay to explore, to find what you can do aside your schooling. But those ones are secondary. This generation are enjoying.
No, because I mean, I understand that you should explore and do stuff, but it's almost like there's this sort of desperation and there's this sort of I'm running out of time. And you're not even done with university. You haven't even done anywhere inside the forest.
By whose parameter or what do I say?
Societal pressure and everything. They're like, especially when they come online and they see young people doing amazing things.
I get that.
I asked my sister and I said, please, you're not done with school. Just calm down.
Take it
Everything
easy.
you want to do is going to come. Just calm down.
School will give you a good foundation, but remember your primary goal. I did say something earlier. 2 of our most active, amazing audience, we are reserving some prizes for you. 1,000 units each for 2 of our most active in the comment section and all. I also want to hear from our people for the law that's called. Are there passive income ideas you could suggest for her, please? What are the different ways you think someone can create passive income that may not take so much time, being that she's someone in school? I would really appreciate us to come to the comment section and suggest for her while we move on. So I don't know. I'm seeing so many comments, but somehow we'll find a way to select the 2 most active people to win. So we still have how many units left? Is it like, I think, how many units do we have
6,000 or 5,000?
You plenty. Okay. Oh, I think we have someone on the call. Hello?
We'll find a way to select the 2.
Oh God, I can't hear very well. I think it's network or something. I think it's network. I think it's network.
We can hear you. Hi. I could hear somebody here.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Dorcas from Ibadan.
Hi, Dorcas from Ibadan.
I've spoken with you before, Dorcas.
Yes, I called earlier, but it seemed the network was bad.
Oh, okay. Hi, Dorcas. Good evening. Thank you so much for calling back.
Good evening,
I think you are our last caller for today.
As a beginner investor who has only invested in MTN so far, what other stock or sector would you advise I consider? Especially with...
Continue, please.
Okay, especially with limited capital. I have 2 questions. Okay, sorry, let me say it again. With the current increase in petrol prices and inflation, as a beginner investor who has only invested in MTN so far, what other stock or sector would you advise I consider, especially with limited capital?
Okay.
And secondly, given the current situation of the economy and the rising cost of production, how can small business owner adjust their pricing without losing customer or affecting profitability?
Pricing. We'll come back to this pricing. Okay, thank you so much, Dorcas. Like I said, you are our last caller for today. Thank you. Even if you drop the call, let's look at this. You invested in MTN, which is one of the top telecommunication companies. I think if you're talking about the Nigerian stock market, I would usually mention banking. The banking sector is at the heart of our Nigerian market, and there are so many amazing companies there. You can look at the tier one, look into them and see, right? When I say the tier one banks, you're looking at the First Banks, the GTCO Bank, the Zenith, and all Access Bank, and right. So that could be your next place to go. And food, I always bank on food.
Yeah,
I always bank on food. We're looking at there are some food companies. Not off of what I'm saying, this is to give you insights, not an investment advice. But yeah, from telecommunication, explore banking, explore food.
And even like health as well. I think not necessarily Nigeria, but international, especially research companies. My friend was talking about how some Middle Eastern country is coming on the trading floor with their company, and she's on the news every day waiting. Are they live? So
they said non-nationals can now invest, and they're trying to bring these people there.
So she's every day on the news. I'm like, is it that she's very passionate about investing internationally, especially when it comes to research and innovation and stuff like that. So when they said that, okay, you can now invest even though you're not from there. Yeah. My friend is on the phone every day.
Amazing. Yeah. And I think if you are a beginner investor, what she said now about globally, there is an ETF, VTI. VTI is an ETF that tracks almost all the stocks in the US market. So something like that is what you can explore. There are so many ETFs, some track maybe developing economies, emerging economies, and all that. So even if you are not able to get into those countries, you could explore those ETF. Yeah. Profitability in business. This is quite interesting because the way prices are. So I have a friend, she's in the fashion line. She has been complaining that their prices can no longer hold them. Wow. They go through order stress, and then you sell, and you're looking at your fashion line. I think it's their rent, the tailors, and there are three major costs. Materials, exactly. I thought that she has to increase the price.
Well, you have to.
Because he said you don't have an option. You have to increase the price. I don't really even have to explain yourself.
That's the thing. Everybody, everybody understands. I think we get stuck in our head when it comes to business and like, will people buy, will they not buy? And I'm going to use myself as an example.
Please hold that thought. This last question will be, the audience, you people have to just answer. All of us, they do this investment financial advice. I'm going to be reading out some of the comments, and of course somebody there will probably go home with the remaining units of stocks. Yeah, use yourself for example.
Awesome. So my course has been 30-something thousand naira for the longest time, right? And I was like, you know what, I need to increase this because things are increasing, cost of platforms and even production. And in my head, I'm like, will anybody buy? Will they understand? That was the highest sales we made in that program.
I registered though, even though I registered before. Yeah, her cost is that powerful.
The thing is, once you increase your price, then you also have to increase the value.
True.
But because I increased my price and I upped the value, that was the highest sales we've ever had. 363 women. So not just increasing, you can't just say I'm going to increase, but increase and pull out with new marketing strategy, new designs, new stuff. Let's be so intrigued, like it doesn't matter what. Clicking buy. Do you understand? So not just increasing if you're running a business or something. Let's see something different. Let's see something fun.
I say something that I was also a part of it. The first time you launched the course, I think it was live then. I can't remember. I paid for it.
It was a webinar.
I paid for it.
It was 5,000
and this last one, I also paid for it. Why? There were new things. No, I didn't even. I think it's now you mentioned it.
Yeah.
I think because you reshoot. You added some things.
I reshot everything.
Exactly.
The production quality was so high that we were now having issues with exporting videos to the platform because it was too high.
Please go and check out that course. That made me look at it twice. The Intentional Woman, Ayani Edim on IG. Okay, so let's look at our financial experts. I have to say in the comment section, right? Pertaining this question, I hope we have some suggestions for us. Somebody say, is this program? Hey, Jennifer, which one is program? What's in be this? Okay. This Quiago is asking, is this program weekly? Should we?
Is what?
Someone is asking, is this program weekly? I just thought of an idea and I said we should do this.
No, so all I'm going
Should
to
we
tell
come
you
back?
is don't say anything right now. Process it and then let them know first.
It's up to them, oh. Okay, with an increase in Joy Bimbi is asking, with an increase in price, the value also should increase. Amazing, which is close to what you say. Thank you so much, Joy. Amazing Mary said, okay, she's repeating what you said, increase price, increase value. Nice. Which of the questions are we answering? No. Kosi said, we will join freebie like small chop. Please, 1,000 units of stocks is going to Kosi_so. I think this amazing person is one of our most active participants today. Congratulations, Kosi. Elizabeth, Vijay saying, Oluwa Sheyin say weekly. Okay, Ifeoma has something to say. I'm looking at suggestions for the last caller, right? Regarding pricing. Please, I need your contribution. Let me see. Oh, somebody says she has been calling. Do we still have time for one more call? Sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, Choma said, I totally understand. Choma Alumona. Hi, Choma. I totally understand the person who called from law school. I completed law school last year, and it's one of the most financially draining endeavors because you are spending money every single day. Thank you. Tam Christie said, pricing is the intersection between value, market, and affordability. Okay. Lillian said, please, the program should be a continuous stuff, a lot to learn. Blessed to be a part of FinTribe. You FinTribe women, I want to see you in the comment section. Okay, please, I'm looking for question about the last caller asking on pricing. We share in this community. We don't hold back. So if you have suggestions for her, let us know, okay? Please, let's end with one question from the comments. Can we still?
What's the question?
Yeah, this is supposed to be just one hour call, but because of the internet interaction we had, I'm going to read out a question. That was a question I saw. I have two questions. Oh, I can't find it again. No, please, I'm coming. We are wrapping up. Oh, Choma Onoche says something. When it comes to pricing, I think she can adjust her price and still maintain the quality of her products, or better still improve the products. Okay, so let's take this question. Abiye Paye. I have two questions. I'm a medical doctor waiting for NYSC. I started investing last year in money market fund, Vestan Big. Is it wise to put in the capital into the stock? Oh, okay. Is it possible to put in the capital into stock?
What capital?
Maybe the one she's using for money markets. The one she's using for money market. I'm coming to that. But Zokira Bell, I have a question about Waterbrook investments. I want to invest in people that I'm scared. Oh yeah, Waterbrook. They are the ones powering our FinTribe estate. We launched the first estate last year. I
got the email and I was like, we should keep going. I'm coming later.
Yeah, of course. Please go ahead. They are the ones sponsoring. You mentioned a free trip. From where? Not be me. Okay, so we're going to end with that question for the benefit of those in the comment section. But definitely, we have just 5 minutes to go.
What's the question?
She has. She's a medical doctor. She has investments in Stanbic, and now she's wondering if to take it to the stock market.
Oh, that's for you to answer. I'm not touching that because I don't know anything about it. So it's not me.
You're doing amazing investment.
Thank you.
No. So you're not an expert, but your investment game is top notch. I admire that.
Thank you very much. I don't go near the stock market as much. I have friends who do the stock markets. They're having fun with it. I would rather do high interest savings.
Yeah.
I'll rather do the stuff that we're doing, private community.
Yeah. I love that insight. Let me start with that insight. Stock market is great. I talk about stock markets all the time, but trust me, it's not for everybody. That's just it. I'm a chartered stockbroker. My goal is to see as much women in the capital market as possible. But you see, stock is not for everybody because it comes with an element of risk. Today, we are all smiling. Oh my God, I bought my Zenith Bank 20 naira. Now it's 100 and something. By the way, Zenith Bank is like 100 and today is 111.
It is?
Yeah, the first time I bought it was 20
I have some
naira.
units there.
Please, view this woman.
It's GTCO that's choking me.
GTCO is like wanted. And both of them declare dividend though. GTCO investors, people should declare. Come and declare. So the stock market can do so well. We get excited, but please don't get carried away by the excitement, right? Because it can turn either way. Now, Q1 this year, it has been so great. I think the Nigerian market did like 29.4%. That is good money in 3 months. But guess what? Based on what we've observed in the past, this Q2, I won't be surprised if it drops. Now you see some people panicking. You know, if you're the kind of person, please not really stay away, but you can approach cautiously, right? If you feel like your risk appetite can't take it, just relax. Alternative you can do, even if you still want to take advantage, is approach through mutual fund. Like I mentioned, that a mutual fund that invests in the stock market, the equity mutual fund. So you can approach through those ones. But if you don't mind the risk, it's actually a great tool, particularly for young people. If anybody, the older you get, the more you should bank down. So, Doc, assess your risk profile, right? Do you think it's something you want to do? Yes, you started with money market, which is great. I think I told one of the callers to start with money market, build your muscle. Now you see what is happening in the market. If you feel like the stock market aligns with you, with your goal, because stock market is better for long-term investing, if that is you, fine. You don't mind the risk. Okay, you're waiting for NYSC. That means you are a young person. It is good for you. So you have the time. If you have the patience, I think you should explore. But what you can do, don't take all the money. You can take a bit of it. You can take like 20% of it and start with solid companies, right? If you're playing in the Nigerian market, you can look at, the banking sector, the top companies that have proven their time. Or if you're looking at the US stock market, you can even start with ETF. ETF is like a pool of different stock. Yes, you're getting into the stock market, but in a diversified way. So you can go through it like that. And when you see that, this is my thing, feel free to go all out. I don't mind risk. Majority of my investment is in the stock market. That is me. But I have clients that, somebody like you that say no. That is also fine. Interesting. Okay, interesting. We've been here for like 1 hour talking money.
Yep.
And I wasn't sure how this was going to go, but my sincere appreciation to everybody. Somebody asked if this is going to be a weekly show. I don't know. I don't know. But let me know what you think. Did you have a good time? Did you pick something? Because of the network interaction in the middle, we couldn't take as much question. Somebody wanted to talk to you about her marriage.
Huh?
I think we were not able to get the call.
By the way, I'm now a counselor in training.
Please, if you're doing this again, you're definitely coming back. Yeah. Somebody wanted to talk about her marriage. I think somebody was also mentioned having dating issues. I think that call didn't come true.
I see why if you just send me back to school, I had to go back to school so that we're ready.
Why do you think I went to beg you to come and stay with us? Yeah, when it comes to dating, things like, she has one of the most grounded opinions, really. I'm really hoping that if we are going to do this again, you would come back, because I feel like when it comes to money and relationship, that they kind of
I remember
together.
Our episode comes out on Monday.
Monday. What's the date of Monday?
Let me quickly
Please,
check.
the show I was telling you about, just go to The Intentional Woman and check that post.
It's on the 13th.
Amazing.
And we're talking about, mistakes our mothers made.
About money, love, and everything.
Pregnancy, childbirth.
Exactly. So please, just go. So 3 episodes are out already.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Okay, the one we did together. You need to watch that show. Thank you so much.
She came with the numbers, please. She came with the numbers. She told us that.
Okay.
Housewives, $111 billion. Yeah.
I beg. Okay, we have to round up now. How many units of stocks do we have left?
I think we have like 5.
Please, can you look? Just take this phone. Pick 2 people randomly. As your spirit leads. They will go away with the remaining thousands. I beg.
Okay, I go with Wilson Atinuke.
Okay, and who again?
Wilson Atinuke.
Congrats, Neil Wilson.
Congrats to Wilson Atinuke. You've just gotten yourself 1,000 units of Fidelity Bank stocks.
Yeah, and who again? One more
financial person. Kosi Koso.
No way. I've given Kosi 1,000.
You have already?
It is time. 2,000. Kosi is our most engaged audience today. Kosi, the rule says 1,000 units of Fidelity Bank shares free for each winner. But you're going away with 2,000 because of how engaged you've been. Thank you so much, Kosi, for being an important part of this conversation. We love you, Kosi. I think we have to end it. So many people say we should come back next time, but we'll see to that. We'll see to that. Congratulations, everyone. Please, all our winners, we are going to reach out to you. We have your screenshots. You have our number. Send us a message. And I think we should do this again. I don't know, but I really love what I'm seeing in the comment section. So the people don't want to go. Nobody wants to go again. But anyway, who knows? Maybe next time we'll come back with a brand to sponsor us or something like that. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Have a great evening. We love you. Thank you, Ayanwe, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
You should be proud of yourself. 1 hour of talking moment. Bye, everyone.